What the fuck is up, my britches? If you are new here, hello, my name is Brittany. I had a little technical difficulty there. Hello to all the britches in the live chat. Today is an exciting video because we're talking about one of my favorite brands, Lunar Beauty. And I mean, this couldn't be a Lunar Beauty video without it being a collab with my girl, Heather Austin. I fucking love me some Heather Austin. You guys have seen her quite a few times on my channel, but anytime Lunar Beauty is coming out with something, we are on another level because I don't think anybody loves Lunar Beauty as much as we do. I mean, besides Manny himself, but man, oh man, are we big fans. And I just, you know what? I gotta show you her channel because she's just killing it. Guys, if you're looking for content, Heather Austin is the channel to be. Look at her cute ass little banner. I have become such good friends with Heather, and she's just one of the most genuine people I think I've ever met in my life. And she's so funny. Her and her family, they need a vlog channel. We need to put that out into the universe because it needs to happen. She is just such a great person. I love Heather so much. And we talk probably too much if people were to ask us, but we just have such a riot over on YouTube. We have a riot on YouTube, but on Marco Polo, oh my God. She's just a gem. Guys, if you're not subscribed to Heather, go check her out. But like I said, me and Heather, guys, it's borderline a problem. And this picture, this picture just perfectly sums up Heather. She's just like a free spirit. She's just, I'm out here living my best life. I love Heather. Guys, again, if you haven't checked her out, I linked her in the description box. Go check out her channel. But like I said, me and Heather, we go cuckoo when it comes to Lunar Beauty. It turns into a, did you get it? What are you getting? What are you gonna do? It's like a whole thing every time Lunar Beauty drops something. And I mean, he has some of my favorite products in my entire collection. I don't have his entire line, but ever since the Strawberry Dream launched, I have bought everything except for the brushes this time because I didn't want to wait. I was like, I need to get my hands on the palette, and then I also picked up the liquid lipstick and a lip gloss because two of my favorite formulas, I just want to own them all. So I bought everything. The only thing I didn't get are the brushes that came in this bundle because I didn't want to wait, and there's still a little like, it's like up in the air when people are going to actually get their brushes. So I didn't want to wait. I wanted to get this video up, and I have it linked down below at Lunar Beauty. They're having 30% off on their site, plus a free one of their Moon Prism powders. I'm actually wearing the shade Mars on my face right now, one of my favorites in my collection. I think it's Jupiter. You're getting that for free with purchase, or Beauty Bay. I have Beauty Bay linked down below as well. They're having 30% off site-wide, and the Eternal Eclipse collection is now available. You can tell I'm coming off overnights. I'm like struggling right now. And I did want to do a couple different looks. I have one look already done. I'm going to show you guys that. I'm going to do some swatches, and I'm going to actually do some comparisons that you guys asked for on my Instagram. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram, we're going to compare to the Blueberry Muffin, which I didn't think of this one initially, but I'm like, ooh, I'm excited to pair it side by side with this. And then also the new Wayne Goss. This is the Pearl, right? The Pearl Moonstone. I just did a video with Mo Makeup Mo Beauty on this palette as well. So we're going to compare it to these, and that's what we're going to do. And I do have a quick announcement because in the event that you guys aren't, you know, paying attention to what I got going on my community page, holiday merch is officially here. I'm so excited. Danica is who does my merch. Oh my God, she killed it with these holiday designs. They're just so cute. I have two designs. One is festive as fuck. The other is Merry Christmas britches with a little BRITCHES spirit. So you can check it out. I have it linked down below. I won't scroll through everything right now, but I wanted to mention it on my YouTube channel that I do have holiday merch available, and it is cute as fuck, if I do say so myself. So let's get into the first thing I want to mention. Heather, yes, comparison swatches. Heather, thank you for collabing with me, girl. We actually did a Lunar Beauty Favorites collab a few months ago. Guys, I'm telling you, every time Lunar Beauty drops something, it's a problem, but I'm not mad about it. This is a good problem to have because Lunar Beauty has incredible quality products. That's why we lose our shit every single time. So the first thing that I want to show are the swatches. So these are pre-done. Guys, look at it. We're moving up in the world. So when I was swatching these, I'm like, ooh, they don't really blow me away when I'm swatching these. So I'm just swatching from top row. What you're seeing right now is the top row, middle row, bottom row. What is it? Left to right. That's how these are being swatched right now. I don't think Lunar Beauty ever does a stellar job swatching. It's when you put them on your eyes, it just becomes like its own. It's like its own animal. It's incredible. That last black shade, though, look at the sparkle in that black shade. It looks so beautiful. The color story of this, okay, it's no secret. This color story is basic. It's basic as fuck. It's a neutral palette with a pop of blue. But listen, Lunar Beauty has incredible formula. That's why I got so excited, and I love me a basic ass palette. Okay, I love a neutral palette. I love a pop of blue. Did you guys not see the shade that made me buy it video? Like, there was 2 palettes in there that I bought just for the blue shades. So when I saw this, I'm like, you know what? It's neutral, but it still has a unique like undertone to it, especially when it comes to this bottom row right here. I just think it's beautiful. You know what? I'm into it. I love it. But the main thing that I love about Lunar Beauty is, one, the color stories, because if you guys are new, you wouldn't know this, but Moonspell, this is my favorite palette in my entire collection. If my entire collection caught on fire and I had to save one, this is the palette that I'm saving because I love the color story. I just think Manny does a really good job at having well-rounded palettes and having like a slight overlap in between. This is Strawberry Dream, so this is the sister palette to the Eternal Eclipse. So this, I think, is just, I mean, when you look at them, you're like, okay, these don't look like they go together. But when you put these together, like some people were saying they wish that there was more variety within the blues. I don't wish that at all, because it's like I could use these palettes easily together, especially when you have, well, let's try not to drop these, especially when you have these 2 blues here. If you were to mix them in with this bottom row, and then it's like you have your neutrals, you've got your like basic ass silvers, golds, all those things that we love. But then you have this fun little Strawberry Dream. I don't know. It's like, I just love how he structures his line. I think he's really found what works for his brand, and I fucking love it. So let's get into the packaging first. This packaging is everything. I think it's stunning. It is raised right here, so you'll be able to see from the side. It's got a little, it's like a 3-dimensional sort of effect. It's got the hollow effect. This is stunning. Absolutely stunning. It's very reminiscent to Strawberry Dream. It's basically the same thing, just a different color story, which I love that, because it just, especially when you get into like collections and stuff, I just like when everything looks similar, but it's not identical. I personally love that. So this is the Lunar Beauty Eternal Eclipse, the color palette. So I'm assuming that they're calling it the color palette because maybe there's pressed pigments in here, but usually, maybe not, because usually it's called a pressed pigment palette. So this is, the net weight is 0.75 ounces or 21.3 grams, 12-month shelf life, cruelty-free. Where is this made? It's kind of hard to read the gold on the blue. Maybe it's just because I can't read. Made in the USA with domestic and or imported ingredients. And I think that's all that I really need to read on the back. But there's that. Like, the packaging is so beautiful. I'm into it. So the first thing that I'll show you guys is the look that I did yesterday. You guys saw me wear this on my Instagram. Guys, it's a beautiful, beautiful palette. I'm going to show you guys this look first, and then I'm going to do a couple other looks as well. I'll probably do like 1 look on each side, so you'll get 3 looks in this video. I just think the formula is phenomenal. It's the same formula, I think, if not, maybe even a little bit better, but I haven't used Moonspell and Strawberry Dream in a minute just because I have so much variety in my collection. But I was using this and I'm like, this formula, it's just bomb. It just works. It's effortless. It's pigmented, but not overly pigmented, so it's really easy to work with. It blends so freaking nicely, and it's like, it's effortless. This, I really didn't have to edit that much out because it's like once you apply it, it's just there. I mean, I didn't wear it all day or anything like that because I had to work last night, but it's like for the look and the minimal effort that this gave me, I'm totally into it. I used the Sonia G Worker Pro, the eSum W23, the Chikuhodo Z11. That's the Refer, oh, what brush is that? The Refer number 2 brush. That's what I use for my under eyes. like I said, it's just an effortless, easy look. I just wanted to give you a couple different looks today just so you guys could see it in action. But I'm like, look at that eye look. Just look at it. It looks so beautiful. It's not a palette you could judge by the swatches, honestly, because it's like, especially the metallics, they feel a little bit more hard pan. This shade in particular, this is the shade Flare. You'll see the finished look. I did use Flare on my cheekbones as a highlighter. When you'll see it in just a minute. But it's like, that was my least favorite of them all because the formula is a little bit more dense. Like, I had to go in quite a few times with this shade here on my inner corner and on my cheek. But right there, that cheekbone is this shade right here. I just think this look is stunning. And for being like a neutral palette with pops of blue, I still feel like, I don't know if I have something like this in my collection with this like grunginess to it. It's just, listen, I may be biased because I fucking love Lunar Beauty, but this palette's fucking bomb. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I used it once and I'm like, the formula, it reminds me of the other palettes, if not better. It's effortless, it's easy to use. The color story, for me, I love a basic color story, but to me it's still unique enough. And I could interchange it within my collection to still utilize it with other products. So I'm into it. I don't know what else to say other than let's use this bitch. And then as far as the liquid lipstick goes and the lip gloss, like I said in the beginning, these are some of my favorite formulas. I love these. I'm actually going to put this on now because my lips are questionably dry right now. Oh, it's the 28th today. Oh, no. November 30th, lunar eclipse. Oh my god, so exciting. Thank you. Looking amazing. I'm going to link everything below of what I'm wearing on my face, but I'm wearing the new NARS foundation. Guys, that might have changed the game for me. Like, at first I wasn't really a fan. But oh shit. Okay, I forgot to bring my mirror over. I'm going to change up my background again soon, guys, because the more, like, even though I love seeing, like, my vanity in the background, this is just not ideal as a setup whatsoever. I'm going to apply the liquid lipstick first. I got, my house is so creaky today. Like, what's happening? I hope my ceiling don't fall through. But the formula on this is the same exact formula that his other liquid lipsticks have. It's very comfortable. It reminds me of, I probably should have put this on before I started. It reminds me of a more liquidy version of Ofra Cosmetics liquid lipsticks, because Ofra Cosmetics has a very comfortable formula, but it doesn't dry down, but it lasts a really long time. That's exactly how this is. With all the ones that I have, I think Dreamy, it's like the pinky tone nude. That's my favorite one that he's done, but this is the shade Zaya. This is a repeat. So this, I think, launched in the Greek Goddess collection, which I don't own that collection. That's why I bought this one. So in the case that you bought that collection, or it might have been Life's a Drag, but I'm pretty sure it was Greek Goddess. In the event that you bought that, you probably don't need this. This just has the permanent packaging. But the formula is so fucking nice. I wear these all the time. It's so comfortable. Like I said, it doesn't dry down. It will transfer, but it lasts a really, really long time. It's a beautiful formula. I love it so much. If there's anybody in the chat that has purchased this, because I know we have a lot of other creators that are in the chat right now, let us know if you picked up the brushes and if you'll be doing a video on this collection, because I want to refer people to other people's channels if they're looking for the brushes, because the price on the brushes ended up being like $5 a piece or something like that. Fair price. It's just I'm impatient. I didn't want to wait any longer for a Lunar Beauty. I was like, no, I need it now. Heather, let's do the damn thing. We're just going to buy what's available so we get it quick, and that's it. So, if there's anybody in the chat, oh, Dreamy is one of his glosses. So, okay, so I should have looked which one. It was a pinky neutral liquid lipstick, and I can't remember. Oh, Daydream, the Daydream. I was hoping that he would restock it. That's, I would say, the only downfall that I could really say about Lunar Beauty is it takes him a while to restock. Which is unfortunate because his products are bomb, but sometimes you get lucky and you can find them on Beautylish, or not Beautylish, Beauty Bay, or Is Lunar Beauty, I think Lunar Beauty might even be sold at Morphe as well. I know that they were, but I'm not sure if they will. Emily's asking if I'll buy them later on. I might. I think that's one thing I'm gonna wait for reviews because I have so many makeup brushes that I don't need more, but I may end up wanting more. So I'm gonna swatch. This is the lip gloss in the shade Aura, or Aura, A-U-R-A. He has one of the nicest lip glosses formulas because it almost feels like it's gonna be goopy, but it's not. It's almost like a gel type of finish, but it's so comfortable. It lasts a really long time, and it just gives you the most juicy, glossy looking lips. You know what this formula reminds me of? Tower 28. If you're familiar with Tower 28, you'll probably like this formula. They're not the same, but this has almost like that cupcake scent to it, which I'm a big fan of. I love when they have like just the yummy type of food fragrances for lip products. I love it. I think that this gloss pairs really nicely with this liquid lipstick as well. I'm just going to throw it on the top and bottom of my lip. But see how just shiny, juicy? So nice. I can't recommend Lunar Beauty enough, honestly. Like, this video is just going to be me selling you Lunar Beauty for however long that we're on here because big fan. So, did you guys, first of all, watch Heather's video already? I was watching it as I was getting ready. I didn't get to finish it, but I see Karen Harris is here, and I feel personally attacked by Karen Harris for not giving this a glorifying review. But guys, that's the beauty of watching other people's content. So if you guys want another person's perspective, check out Karen Harris's video because not everybody's going to have the same experience. You know what I mean? But Karen, we're coming for you. I'm looking at you with my judgy eyes. Okay, Karen? I click on here and I'm being attacked by that Gorgina lipstick. It's so nice. Okay, so in yesterday's look, I used the shade Rose Thorn. I also used Smoke, Lagoon, Deep Sea, and Night Sky. This Night Sky, I know you see the glitter right there. It's so pretty. So I'm like, okay, what shades do I want to use today? I think I really want to use the shade Meteor because it has like, it's almost like silver, but it has a purple, almost like a lavender tinge to it. It's so pretty. Let me give another swatch of this because in the swatches that I posted that I showed earlier, this one doesn't swatch the best because I would say like his metallic formula is a little bit more dense, but it's like once you get it on the eyes, it looks incredible. So that's another one. It's like, guys, don't judge by swatches always because sometimes swatches play you, okay? We know that all too well here. I'm going to just take the shade Dusk, and I'm going to put this on my crease. I'm going to use the Sonia G Worker Pro. I've been using this brush for pretty much like every eye look that I've done lately. It's just a go-to universal brush. I don't have an eye base on because I don't really feel like it's necessary because I do have some concealer over my lids right now. But I'm just going to throw this in my crease. You see what I'm talking about? It's just like the pigmentation's there, the blendability is there, and it doesn't blend away. Like sometimes you'll work with mattes and they'll just blend away to nothing. These don't do that. It's like once you place them, they chill, they stay. They stay exactly where, at least for me they do. They stay exactly where I place them. So boom, I'm not going to focus too much on like a super blended crease because I'm going to build on top of it anyways. The next shade I want to take is, I really want to use Rose Thorn again because I think the shade is so pretty because it's, I don't know, it's like a cool tone, mauve almost, but everything has that grunginess to it. It has like a grungy undertone and it just looks so pretty. I'm into it. Using that same brush, Sonia G Worker Pro. So this is the shade that I just applied all in my crease for yesterday's look. Beautiful! Oh my god, swatches play you like the Color Rain Juicy Boost. Hi, Mrs. Unnecessary. Yeah. Juicy Boost was no joke, guys. Oh my god, what a train wreck that was. I'm gonna take a little bit more of Rose Thorn. Or Rose Thorn. Rose Thorn. Ah. What do you guys think of this time on the weekend? Because I pulled it on my community tab. I can't talk today. This is how I could always tell that I could even tell that I'm on overnights. Maybe you guys can't tell, but I'm like, when I fumble over my words so much, I can always tell that I'm coming off of overnights. Okay. I really like that shade. Rose Thorn. Boom. Now, I want to take the shade Earth Blend, right? Oh, wow. No, Earth Bender. I was really close. Moonspell is 30% off. Yes. I have, let's see, I have Beauty Bay and Lunar Beauty linked down below. Lunar Beauty is not affiliate, but Beauty Bay is affiliate, just so you guys are aware. And then while you're in the description box, guys, make sure you subscribe to Heather Austin, damn it. You need to. She's wonderful. She's a freaking gem. Especially, guys, if you like concealer, you'll love Heather Austin. My favorite thing is to watch her, first of all, take off her eyebrows on Marco Polo. Heather, don't kill me for that. And then I also love watching her put on concealer. It's the most satisfying thing to me to watch her put on concealer. Because it's just hilarious. She just keeps going. She's like the Energizer Bunny with concealer. And she just keeps going and going and going. But it looks so good on her. Like, I could never put on that much concealer. I don't know how she does it, but it looks so beautiful on her. All right, I'm going to take Meteor. I'm going to use my Esum W23 and just place this all over my lid. I think Esum has this brush on sale right now too. I should probably link this one. This is my favorite brush for metallics, but I did notice I'm going to use my finger. With his metallics, I feel like they do apply better with a finger just because of the fallout situation. And I'm testing out not setting my under eyes, because I didn't set them yesterday, and I'm like, okay, my under eye, like even today, I don't have it set, and I'm like, my under eye looks so much better than it usually does. I just don't know how long it's gonna last. But do you guys see that sparkle? This is where, guys, this is where his palettes, they stand out, because the formula is just so nice. But you remember, like, this didn't swatch the best, but on the eyes, it looks incredible. It looks incredible. Okay. That's going to be it for now for this eye. I'm going to leave it just as it is, and I'm going to go in with the other one because I like to go in and basically like veil over everything with my Chico Hodo Z11 to make it just blend all together. And then I'm going to go to my other eye. I'm going to use some different brushes though. Let's see what we come up with. I'm going to take my... Actually, let me start with my Z11. This is one of my favorite brushes in my collection. Watching Heather put on concealer makes me smile. We need a concealer ranking video from her. Yes! Yes, we do. Even though we probably know the number one, but it's okay. Oh my god. How long has that been up there? Did nobody... Guys, why did nobody tell me that I had eyeshadow on my forehead? How dare you guys? When did that get up there? Oh my god, that's probably been up there this whole freaking video. My skin looks so, like, skin-like right now that I just forgot that I had foundation. Oh, God. Did I burn my head? No, I just wiped off my head. What the heck? No, I used my Dyson Airwrap, so I don't have a reason to burn my head now. Isn't that glorious? Okay, that's better. Wow, guys. Thanks for doing me dirty and not telling me. Okay. Let's keep going. I want to take... I keep wanting to gravitate towards this bottom row again. Okay, let me focus on the shimmer that I want to use. Actually, you know what? I'm going to focus on this, but I want to make the starry-eyed shade. I want to make this the star of the show. Thank you, Alicia. Oh, let's see. I'm like trying to figure out what you guys are talking about in the chat. I'm going to take first the shade Smoke with my Chico Hodo Z11. Let me know your guys' feedback, too, on how you thought about me doing the one look, almost like as a B-roll. How I did it that first look earlier. And then seeing a second and third look live. because I really enjoy doing that. Okay, you can't see it all because my hair is in the way. Let's do this, shall we? Boom. Okay. I didn't even notice it's well, it works then. Maybe I caught it just in time. Maybe, watch, I watched the video back and it's all over my face the whole time. Whatever. It is what it is. All aboard the Hot Mess Express. I need to put that in my intro. Because people need to know, like, as soon as you click on this video, like, it's about to be a hot mess. This shade, I love this shade. I love this shade so much. I think some people were expecting this to be really similar to, like, the shade in the Wayne Goss palette. It's not. Spoiler. It's not at all. It's so pretty. I can't wait to even pair this, like, the bottom row, which some people are going to say, that's never going to happen. Pairing this bottom row with the Wayne Goss. I think I'm going to love that. Okay, let me take the shade Lagoon, which is that almost like a deep navy. Put this a little bit lower. Yeah, like these two shades. I think these are going to be my favorite shades in the palette. Because even thinking, I'm like, do I have any navies like this in my collection? And I will be doing a palette collection video in December for BRITCHES. Who's excited for BRITCHES, guys? I know I am. I'm going to take Starry Eyed on my finger. Look at this. Oh, it's so pretty. And I'm just going to throw this all over. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I really should have brought my other mirror because I don't always love holding palettes when I'm doing my makeup. The Lunar Reality palette doesn't have Angie's Runaway Peach shade. You know, I touched on that in my Wayne Goss video. That shade in the Wayne Goss palette, it's not peach. It's pink. And everybody's like, what happened to the peach? What's with the peach? It's definitely not peach. The Wayne palette, if you guys missed it, you could watch my video in collaboration with Mo Makeup Mo Beauty. We did like a chit chat, get ready with me style video. We just shot the shit. We applied all the Wayne Goss. And we talked about his new collection. It was beautiful. Look at. I need to like. No, it's going to blow him out. I'm like, I need to have you guys see how beautiful. I got you. Just how pretty his shimmers are. Look at that highlight. Woo! Moon Prism Powder. I love how this eye looks. Looks so pretty. Is BRITCHES alive every day or pre-filmed content? Some of it's pre-filmed, but a majority is going to be, a majority of it's going to be live. I wouldn't die going live every day. I mean, I pretty much already do for the most part, but, no, some videos, like on Christmas, that will be a pre-filmed video. There are some pre-filmed, but for a majority, it's going to be a lot of lives. Just because, guys, that's what I do. As much as I want to do more filmed content, I feel like what people love about my channel is the fact that it's live. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I like doing it. I feel like I get valuable information, and you also get the Hot Mess Express experience in the meantime. I don't know why I just use that shade. I use Lagoon and Night Sky, but it's all good. I'm going to use that on both sides because I'm just going to put this right on the outer corner, probably like the outer half. I don't know, just me. I like watching people put on makeup. I don't know why. I love it though. I love it so much. Finally got my tree up today, so I'm ready for BRITCHES. Yes! I still need to get my tree up in the worst way. I wanted to do it Thanksgiving, but your girl passed out at like 8 o'clock, 8:30 on Thanksgiving because I worked the night before. And man, oh man, was it a rough one. And then I drank like a half a bottle of wine on top of that. But I'm not mad about it. I was living my best life. I'm going to take Smoke and just throw this under here. Yeah, guys, I don't know what else to say other than I think this palette's fucking bomb. I think the color story is so pretty. Yes, it's a neutral palette with I mean, you could say a pop of blue, but these are all different variations of blue. It's not just like a pop of blue. Like, it's not like you just have just one blue shade. You know, like when I hear pop of blue, that's what I think of. I don't think this palette is that. I think this palette is fucking gorgeous. Fight me. I'm gonna take the shade. I don't know how to pronounce that. Adamantium. Sure. I'm gonna put this on the inner corner. Like I said, I think if you are trying not to get a ton of fallout, a finger is the way to go. But this will work. This will work. I can't wait to see the looks that Heather did. I saw a picture, but I want to see how she did it and what shade that she used. But so pretty, right? Pop of blue equals one blue shade. That's how I feel too. I'm like, this is not a pop of blue. It's not. It ain't it. But guys, that's so pretty, right? I'm like, what else do I say? I think it's worth it. I think it's bomb. I think this collection is another hit for Manny. I'm like, do I want to put on lashes? Let's put some lashes on. I haven't even been putting on mascara. I'm like, we'll just pop lashes on over the top and call it a day. Do you guys have any questions before I get into comparisons? Because I do want to compare Blueberry Muffin especially. That's the one I'm like, ooh, that was a good one. And then Wayne Goss, but I think the Wayne Goss is like unnecessary, to be honest, because I don't think they're at all similar. Hi, Danica. Oh my gosh, did you guys see? First of all, Danica is who designed my merch, but she also did Samantha March's new merch. And it's so cute. I can't wait to get my girls' night sweatshirt or t-shirt, whatever I decide to get. I can't wait to get the girls. Charlotte, Natasha, Samantha. I'm so excited. It came out so cute, Danica. You did such a good job. He said on the reveal that he knew it was a neutral palette. Nothing revolutionary. Yeah, I was like, baby, anything you make is revolutionary. Packaging kills it. I'm with you, Josephine. I'm with you. I'm like, listen. Anything Manny puts out, I'm gonna fucking buy it. And I'm probably gonna love it because his brand is consistent. That's one thing that stands out to me is consistency with brands. And since every launch that I've bought has been bomb-ass quality, amazing color stories, like, and I feel like for being a neutral palette, it's still unique. Fight me, okay? Fight me. I think it's still unique for a neutral color story. Okay, let me... Oh, I did bring over my makeup wipes. I'm like, did I forget my makeup wipes? Thank you. Is it Anara? She said she loves this look. Thank you. I remember when I first watched Samantha, I seriously thought she was good friends with them. I know. Nobody beats Manny's packaging. I agree. I mean, I think his packaging is phenomenal. But, I mean, there are other brands that also kill it with the packaging as well. So, Blueberry Muffin. I think we're going to see some similarities here. I really do. But, I'm going to put my lashes on first before. What did I just get? Oh my gosh. Guys, I keep getting shipping notifications. How much stuff did you guys buy? Heather's over there. She's like, let me take my earrings out real quick. Let me take them out. Fight us both. You ain't getting through both of us. Alright? It ain't gonna happen. No way in hell. Not overpriced either, but great quality. I agree. Like, his pricing is fair. He's killing it. Alright? Manny's killing it. Manny, if you ever see this video, you're fucking killing it. Fight Brady got a gang of britches to do. I know, you guys got my back. I'm using the Makeup Geek. These are the Ava lashes. I hope I let that dry enough right there. These are the lashes that I had on yesterday. The inner corner likes to play me from time to time. But we're going to try it. Yeah, like on my Insta story yesterday. And Manny and Lunar Beauty shared my Insta story yesterday. I was like, oh my god. I couldn't believe it. I love when brands pay attention to their consumers. You know, I just think it's a nice added touch. Like, it just makes you want to support them even more. Because it's like, oh, you're paying attention. Like, you listen, or at least it seems like they listen. Let's see. I think people hear neutral palette and think boring. Not at all. Exactly. Like, I love neutral palettes. Clearly. And I get excited about them all. I love me a basic bridge palette. I bought way too much makeup for myself. I don't even add it up. I might have a heart attack. Same. That's a mood. That's a mood that I'm feeling too. I'm like, I just bought so much. So you can expect to see a haul in December of all the things that I got. Because I was really happy with myself because I bought all indie. Everything I purchased was from indie. I was like, you know what? If anybody right now, indie needs it. Indie needs our support. I got Give Me Glow, JD Glow, Davina. There was one more. Oh, Sydney Grace. So stay tuned for that. This lash. Lashes are the worst thing to put on live. Because it could go terribly, terribly wrong. And my inner corners never like to stick. Or my eyes will start to water. But this is the process that I like to see. I like to see this when I watch videos because you could, like, when you watch that clip earlier of me doing the first look, it looks so easy, which it is easy, but sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's like, okay, let's just keep putting this back on my eye and let's try to fix it and make it look better. Sometimes it is a process, and I feel like that process is nice to see from time to time. This shadow. My lighting's like super weird in my room today. Like, I thought I had it so that shadow wasn't there on my face anymore. But it must be how my light is coming through my room because that wasn't there the last time. Anyways, I don't think you guys care about a shadow that's on my face. Okay, let's move into Blueberry Muffin. So let me swatch these really quickly for you. Of the shadows that I think you'll see potential overlap, but I don't think, like, I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, this is a dupe for this palette. So this is them side by side. Similarities, definitely, but is it identical? No. And I feel like you can have that with every palette at this point. Like, how many palettes are on the market right now? It's nuts. But let's go in first. I'm going to do Flare next to Sweet. So this is Sweet from the BH palette. This video is probably going to be hella long, but it's okay. So Flare versus Sweet. So you got Sweet and Flare. You can see. Not the same. Definitely different. I think, hang on, let me actually pull you guys in closer so you guys can see these a little bit better. Boom! This one has a little bit more sparkle and shimmer. This is definitely a lot more subtle. And that was my least favorite shade in the palette so far. Look at those eyeshadows, though. It looks so pretty. Looks so pretty! Okay, I'm going to do the silver in Manny's palette. I'm not sure what the... I don't know how to pronounce it. And then I'm going to do Hot and Fresh. These are close. These are really close. I think that Manny's is going to have... So you got this one's Manny's. And then this is BH. I think Manny's has a little bit more punch to it. A little bit more sparkle, but these are close enough. Like, they're really close. So you're comparing an $18 palette versus a $48 for this palette. I think the Manny palette is worth it, but that's just me in my humble opinion. Okay, so the rest of the top row, I don't think that there is really any overlap. I could actually even swatch... I'll do Crumble from BH. Ooh, this shade's pretty. Like, this palette's really nice. I did a video on this palette. I was comparing it to Glamazon, which it's not at all the same. So you can see these two are BH. You could definitely see the glitters in there. And then this one here was the Lunar Beauty. These are beautiful shadows. Like, the Blueberry Muffin, this is not a palette to overlook by any means. But let's keep moving on shades that I think that are similar. So I'm going to do Decadent from the BH palette and Earthbender. So you got BH, Lunar Beauty. You can see BH has a little bit more purple than Earthbender. Earthbender is a little bit more brown. They're not the same, but they look really similar in the pan. I'm going to do Summer Sky from Lunar Beauty, which is this one here. And then 350. These two are close, but this one's BH is a little bit more warm. So you've got Lunar Beauty, BH, not the same. Close if you look in the pan, but they're not. That's why I love comparisons. I personally am a big fan of comparison videos. Okay, let's do... I'm going to do the shade Tempting because I think people might think the blue is the same, but to me, they're not the same. So I'm going to do, this is BH, Tempting versus Lunar Beauty, Deep Sea. Look at always flipping you guys off. I mean, the BH has a really high reflect, but this is also a duochrome in the BH palette. This is the main shade that I used in the video that I did duping it to Glamazon. You can see the shift right there. That shift is so pretty. That is a beautiful, beautiful shade. And that's the Lunar Beauty. They all look so different to me. They do. They look so... To me, these are not the same at all. Like, none of these. There's no overlap. These, especially in the mattes, like, you could use... Do you need all of these? No. But they're definitely different enough. I think they're very, very different. Let me do next the shade. Let me do Stud Muffin because this is the other like metallic blue in the BH palette. I'll swatch that next to the Lunar Beauty. It's just a little bit deeper. Not at all the same. This last one, I think this one's going to be the closest. Baker's Dozen. Because it's the black with that really fine, pretty glitter. But Night Sky puts it to shame. So you got Lunar Beauty and then BH. But similar vibe that you got going on. And then I'll put these over my tattoo because you should be able to see it. The BH swatches more pigmented, but this applies super pigmented. Like, don't let that swatch fool you. But you see the glitter reflex? It's so pretty. Ah! Love that. Okay, so that's really all that I think overlaps in the palette. Fluffy, which is like the matte peach. Like, this to me, it's not similar to Dusk at all. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So I mean, similar vibes, but not the same at all, in my humble opinion. So there's that. But I still think this Blueberry Muffin palette, I had a little difficulty with this in the video that I did. I'll link it below if you guys want to see it. But I have yet to have difficulty with anything except for Flare in the Lunar Beauty palette. So let's move on to the Wayne Goss Luxury Eye palette. This one, I'm wasting my time right now because I don't think that these are the same. Like, people just see the blue and they think they were like, oh, it's a dupe. No, not even close. Oh, let's see. Oh, it's so good. Thank you, Veronica. Okay, so here's the Wayne Goss. And then, here, let me try to get these in one. I think this shade here, the one my pinky's pointing to, that's the only similarity that we have in this palette. Literally the only shade that's similar. So let me swatch them next to each other. But I think that these will complement each other. I mean, like, you could use the palettes together. So this is Lunar Beauty Smoke. And then this is Wayne Goss. Actually, let me do both of the grays. Because I think these two on my ring finger and middle finger are the Wayne Goss. And then this is Lunar Beauty. I think these two are somewhat similar. But I think they're not similar enough. But let's see swatches. These Wayne ones swatch so nice too. Yeah, see, this almost has like a green undertone to it. Does anybody see? It's almost like it's got the blue, but it's almost like a teal. Whereas these, I think, are more blue toned. Let me get some better pigmentation going on, just so you guys could really see the swatch itself. I'll just kind of do one of those numbers. Just to give it a little bit more. Hold on, hold the phone. And then I'm actually going to pull that shade Lagoon as well from the Lunar Beauty. It's that deep navy. Oh, this shade is so nice. I love that shade. So there is, we've got Lunar Beauty and then Wayne Goss is in the middle. So these two, I think, are similar. Like, those two are close. But, like, I would use these all together. I don't know. I don't see any other similarities with the Wayne Goss. I'll do, I mean, I'll swatch the blue. Because I pop a blue, but it's not at all the same. Not even fucking close. No way. Two totally different shadows. Let's see. Some shades are kind of reminding me of the Desi Times Katie palette from Dose with the shimmery black, blue neutrals. Oh, I don't have that palette, but I would be curious to see that. So, guys, here's our comparisons. Are they all the same? Hell no. Not even close. Let me know before we pop off today if you guys have any other questions. But other than that, I think that pretty much like summarizes everything. Oh, Wanda, thank you so much for this super sticker. A pear character stretching his arms forward, raising his thumbs up. Guys, don't forget to thumbs up. What a segue. Thank you, Wanda. So let me know, like, which palette appeals to you most? Like, are you a fan? Look at the freaking fingerprints. I'm disgusting. Are you a fan of the Wayne Goss? Did you guys see my video? Are you more of a fan of the Lunar Beauty? Are you more of a fan of the Blueberry Muffin? I feel like so many people have purchased this palette because of Angie. But I think that they're all beautiful. I think that they're all different enough where I'm happy to own them all. And I think that that's pretty much the only similarities that I have. As far as my thoughts on the new Eternal Eclipse collection, I think it's gorgeous. I think it's beautiful. I think the formula is incredible. The lip products are bomb.com. I don't have lipstick on my teeth, so that's always a plus. Guys, other than that, if you guys don't have any questions, don't forget to thumbs up the video, subscribe to my channel before you guys leave. If you guys like makeup in real time, I do a lot of live streams. And I throw in filmed content occasionally, but it's pretty rare. And you know what also we could do? We could flood Manny with mine and Heather's videos. Just so he sees it, you know? Let us show him our appreciation for his makeup products because they're incredible. Like, I cannot... You know what? Let's do it. Good job, Manny. We even need one of these. I'm a big fan. I'm such a fan of Lunar Beauty. Call me biased. Come fight me. I don't care what anybody says. I think that these are some of the best eyeshadows that I've personally used in my entire collection. There's that. That's my final thoughts. I'll keep using it. But I'm like, I've used it. This is my second time using it. I did 2 more looks. I think it came out beautiful. It's stunning. It's a stunning palette. And that is pretty much it. Heather, I need you to send me like a sound effect of you screaming so I could add it to my videos. All right, guys. Other than that, if you guys don't have any other questions, I will see you guys in my next one. Subscribe, like the video, share it on your social medias, and go watch and subscribe to Heather Austin. Okay, thank you. Bye.